Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has fled the country amid mounting protests and growing calls for her resignation. The Prime Minister and her sister left Bangladesh in a military aircraft. The Army Chief held a press conference and said that an interim government will be formed. The Army Chief General Waqar-uz-Zaman has urged protesters not to resort to violence and help in restoring peace. The Army Chief said that talks have been held with all political parties on forming an interim government. Local daily, the Daily Star in Bangladesh, is reporting that protesters have stormed the Gano Bhavan, or the Prime Minister's official residence. Thousands of people and students joined the March to Dhaka program. At several places, the army was deployed to control the crowds. The protesters, who were defying curfew conditions and police barricades, had a key demand, and that is Sheikh Hasina must resign and the country's controversial quota system be scrapped permanently. With reports pouring in of Hasina's resignation and leaving Bangladesh, many student groups were seen celebrating, waving the Bangladeshi flag, even dancing on top of a tank. Pictures are coming in of students, protest groups inside the Prime Minister's residence and also in the Bangladeshi parliament. According to officials working with Sheikh Hasina, the Prime Minister had left her official residence after violence erupted and her official residence was under siege. Net, the Bangladeshi army has taken over the government in the country temporarily. However, the army chief has said that this does not mean a state of emergency. In India, the Border Security Force has issued a high alert along the India-Bangladesh border due to the fast deteriorating law and order situation in bordering Bangladesh. This isn't good news for India, as there is unrest in one of India's closest neighbors, that is Bangladesh. Former Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla has said that there are several issues such as a bad economic situation, opposition parties' role which has contributed to the crisis. Also, a foreign hand cannot be ruled out. For the moment, an interim government will control things in Bangladesh. They will try and restore peace and calm. And let's see what happens to the political career of Bangladesh's longest-serving Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina now onwards.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them. And how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell at this time, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.
Create effective strategies.
The last hour.
Expert opinions on the day.
Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most.
Now streaming live 24/7 on
The
YouTube.
biggest market swings.